Happy welcome back to Vintage Story episode. Can't remember. Let me just pull up my calendar. Episode 13. Oh, this could be unlucky for some. Yeah. So we are here in our base. I'm just on the roof, and if I come back to first person view, there's a wolf. I think there's a black wolf over there as well, so they have moved closer. So, after my wolfification last time, I have kind of come to realise that maybe I am not as well. I mean, that needs repairing, for example. I don't know. That's got body lamellar wood. How on earth do you make that or repair it? Let's have a look. You repair it with wood. Okay. And it goes quite a bit of wood by the looks of it. For a very limited amount of protection, but let's stick a couple more in and we should be fully... No, let's stick a couple more in and we should be fully repaired. Let's get that. Right, there we go. So that does 65% protection. Okay, hunger 8+8. I shouldn't actually be wearing that, all the time, because it's actually not that brilliant. If things, what is the state of my clothes like? Just, yeah, I mean, they are on my doorstep. Yeah, there's a lot of repairing going to be needed, I think, of my clothes before we get to the next thing. However, I do need some food, so I'm going to have to come out. Let's be ready. I see you there. Question is, what do I do about it? Answer is probably nothing right now. My little pit trap failed to work entirely. So maybe what I need to do is wait until they come closer and use the castle as my defense, because, for example, I can stab through my windows, and I have a few of those, and I can probably stab from the lip of the roof up there. So maybe that's what I need to do. However, I can't do that. I mean, they are kind of about there. Do I... Look, that wolf is right. The problem is, if I do this, I can't see the other one. Or do I just try and get them in that pit? I really don't know. I don't know where the black wolf has got to. That's half the problem. Oh, and that's my phone. Back in a moment. Alright, I think I am going to leave the area, try and move and go back to that ruin again and let these walls settle in a bit and see if I can't do something about them later, because there's still stuff I want at that ruin, so we might as well go and address that. And well, there's still, I mean, all the building blocks I want at that ruin as well, but just right now I did not know that was a thing. When was that added? That could have been nasty. Right. Quickest way to get to the ruin is to swim across the lake, I think, and stuff and things. But where are we anyway? We're in September, so coming on. God, the weather's atrocious. I also need to get myself some more maple planks, because I want to make more chests, and I don't want them to be too mismatched, although I don't mind mismatched, because, you know, it adds character, shall we say. But let's go this way and see what we find, because I don't want to be hanging around where I live, seeing as I've got unwelcome visitors. Yeah, I'll see when I get there. Interesting. Another tombstone. What do we got? A scrap spear. A ruined claymore. A scrap blade. Okay. Some bones. Improvised body armor. Okay. Rot. And some rib cage, which will, I think, we can just turn into bones. Stupid question. Can I get you? Because that is pretty cool. So I think the answer to that is a big fat no. Okay, well, not a huge amount there, but you know, beggars, choosers and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to have to deal with those wolves at some point. I'm just not entirely sure how best to do it, given my limited things. At least I don't have to deal with bears. I mean, if you think, that would, if I'd had bears as well, it would have been wolves times bear. You know, that would have been a mathematical equation. Misery and company and all of those good things. Wow, these are some deep ass caves. Where's the ruin? I know it's not, can't be that far away now. Now, whether we, I don't think I'll need to spend the night here, but whoop, hello. Ah, here we go. One ruin. Now, how does this ruin stack up? This doesn't seem to have much about it at all. think that is a really small remnant of something or other. A little something going on there. This, however, feels like it could go deeper. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being overly hopeful. I don't know where, if anywhere, there would be. I think there's another grave there, isn't there? What was in that? I can't remember. A merchant amulet, some more ribs, a copper torque, some bone, and some more rot. And let's see if we can't get that. No. Why can't I have that? I want it. Right, and then that was where I went last time. That's what we found going on there. I think maybe that was it. There's really just a little bit of rotten stuff and some things. I don't know whether what we got. We can put a torque around our neck. I don't know whether we can get or an amulet. We'll go with the amulet. Don't know what that does. And that does 4.5 damage to my 3.8. So at the moment, that ruined claymore is a bit bent on the tip, which is why it's ruined, obviously. Is probably the best option I have for any kind of bulk damage. Right, well, head back and mature flax. Grab that. Get a little bit more string, which takes us one step closer to our goal. Okay, I'm heading back with the vain hope that those wolves have moved a little bit easier, a little bit closer, and we can actually do something about it. Because right now I can't do bugger all about them. And I need options, and while they're far enough away from me that I haven't got options, grab a few of these red currants. They're not going to be much use to me out here, so and those as well. Oh, hang on. Right, let's get home. I'll see you in a few moments. Alright, it's getting very dark and we're getting close to home. Obviously it's September now, which is a little bit early actually for dark for September. Or at least it is, because it's also September here where I am, and definitely not ready for dark yet. However, I need to get into my home before anything unpleasant tries to happen to me. Now, where is the wolf? We can't have strayed that far. Well, it could have strayed that far, but you know, it probably shouldn't have strayed that far. There. I don't know where the black one is though. I haven't seen that for a while. Well, not much I can actually do about that, so we might as well just go and put our spoils away and see how far we are off of actually being right. I need to find where's my bony dirt. Bony dirt, okay. Have I got some rot somewhere? I have, so that'll go with that. That will go with that. I might actually have enough to make the last backpack now, which would be nice. I'm going to stick with that. That realistically should be a tool of last resort, I think. You can go in there for now. Have I got a pile of bones somewhere? I have. Lovely. Have I got a pile of dirt somewhere? I have, and that can go in there as well. Seeds need a home. Right, but first things first, what I need to do is make myself some maple planks. And then we can make, where's my nails? There. So do that. Which, actually, I might make a bookshelf because I've got some things that could conceivably be called books. Alright, let's just double check. What can you make? Oh, hello. What can you make? Oh, glider. Ooh. I mean, need that, which is kind of thing. Anyway, let me just go back to blah, blah, blah. What else have we got? We've got a bookshelf, crates, doors, gates, more gates, stuff and things, troughs, tables, cellar door. Oh, that is new. Large ceramic slab, mortar, lime and limestone sand to make one. Okay. Is that a thing? Your cellar now made with, oh god, I'm gonna have to go and check that up. That looks like that's a change, doesn't it? How much do you do compared to my stone? 2 to 2.8 now, and you've actually got a made from a scrap weapon kit. Well, we might as well leave. Actually, we'll just carry 3 spears at the moment. I'm gonna assume, yeah, we get that when that's thrown. Okay, that's fine. But that I think will go in a bookshelf, which I shall throw up on a wall somewhere, I think, for now. And we can put, I mean, as bookshelves go, it's not very bookish, but there you go, doesn't really matter. Let's get those together. We've got 2 of those. You see, I was tempted just to do that, which I think I will for now, because I can always relocate and move. I'm probably going to have to move again in a moment because I've just noticed the cat is is investigating the possibilities of the litter tray. So that's a thing. That, and that can go in there. And damn it, I did not think that through, did I? Okay, that's fine, we'll just put you there. Yeah, I now need to go and get rid of the stinky animals off output. Back in a moment. Alright, now I have got a problem to solve here. And I'm not sure what the solution is. There are still wolves in the area. I am building materials. These guys are getting in my way. Still there. It's not moved any closer yet. And I don't know where the black one's gone. So, I mean, one would be okay. Well, wouldn't. One's still a pain. But how do I... because the problem is, if I go up and get there and then pillar up and stabby, they are quite capable of running away once they take a little bit of damage. You know, they're not dumb animals. Well, yeah, they're not actually dumb animals. I don't believe there's such a thing as a dumb animal. I think they're animals. You know, we as a species we rate animals unfairly by our own accomplishments. I am going to go and I'm going to start working on. I've got this one possibility, just one that I can think of, apart from coming out here and having my flax, which was mature. The rest of this is pretty mature as well. I could actually come out and do a harvest, but more importantly right now, and I don't think I'm going to have much time left in the season for growing, just call me cynical if you will, but so first things first, recipe, oh sorry, H. So we need a linen, oh, I've lost myself, linen 2-string, I got any string? I have got string. Okay. So take those. That becomes those. I'm going to do all of them. I'm not. Let me just, because I think, does that also make, does that make anything else? No, it doesn't. Okay, so ingredient for linen fiber pulp, which is the, okay, I think I don't want any any need. I don't think I'm in any desperate need for paper anytime soon. 1, 2. So that gives me that bit. Let me just check. Did I have? Oh, got all sorts of stuff in here, haven't I? Not what I'm looking for. Right, let's have a look. None of that helping me. That will help me though, because I think let's have a look. H, that, yeah, it's just those, isn't it? So I just need one of those. Okay, and rope. Rope was done with all sorts of things. Okay. Let's go with that for starters then. 1, 2. 3 rope for each. Wow. Don't think you could use dry grass. You couldn't use that. Wouldn't make sense, would it? No. Of course it didn't make sense, and I knew it didn't make sense before I even started. I've got those, and they're not tips, so they're not actually good sources of anything for rope. I could have sworn I had made some rope. Preemptively, so to speak. It doesn't matter. There's your first 3, and then 1, 2, 3. There's your next 3. Lovely. A bit of firewood. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to go there, 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 and a little bit of knife action. Bang. That's sorted our inventory situation out. Right, so that's that. Well, for a little while. It's not sorted our inventory situation out. Obviously, there are other things we need to do. So, I mean, if we have a look at that, you can use that to make the tall backpack, which requires plain cloth sewing kits, which you make with that lot. You've got the tall. The super uses the basic. Okay, hang on. Uses the tall. That's got 14 slots. Okay, and now we're into oh, it's a lead coppering. Okay, that's fine. We have a use for lead. Bloody hell, that makes a change. I haven't really found any this time around, but so wolf there. I've got a big pit here. This is my thought, and I am going to bet that wolves. Am I going to bet that wolves can't climb ladders? Is that a safe? Is that a safe bet? Let me have a look. Ladder. Rope ladder would be simple, or wooden ladder we can make. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sticks are actually harder to get than planks for me. Right. Do we think wolves can climb ladders? I mean, not in real life. In Vintage Story. Because I think that is my only opportunity. I need to get a decent sized hole that nothing can get out of, which is going to be this. And I can basically run myself in and then ladder out of the other side, and then I can deal with the wolf at my leisure. As long as it can't jump out. Make it come in after me. and Bob is the relative of your choice. So let me make this 3. This is probably bigger than I need it to be, but I want some wiggle room. Because of that exact reason, I need to be able to get out of this hole fast and be gone. I think that's my only option, is to trap the damn thing. But that little trap I built, not going to hack it. So yeah, I'll be back in a mo. Alright, wish me luck. I think I'm going to need it. Because the first question we've got to make is, where the hell is the wolf? Okay. I think that's it there. Run, 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 run. Why do you not? Stupid. Haha, gotcha. Come on then. Right, black one to go. Oh, dead female wolf. Decent weight, so that's going to give me more fat. Few bones. Okay, I don't like doing this. Not least of which, I don't want this big ugly pit next to my base. But a moat might not be a bad idea, although I do feel I will need more thing. Now I need to find the black wolf. And I've not heard him in the area for a while, which is worrying. That's flax down there. I wonder whether it's ripe. What is that? I can't get rid of that pit until that wolf is where he needs to be. Which is a bit of a pain. Can't get rid of this pit. Ripe? No. Will it ever get ripe? Don't know. Let's be ready. That wolf could be bloody anywhere. That one's ripe. I'll just get the seeds, I think, at this stage. I think we'll just grab the seeds. And I do need to really think about getting some more flax on so we can think. Anyway, let me go and put some of this stuff away and I'll be back in a second. Well, it's another evening. I've chucked a little light source up here, so hopefully let me get down there. Hopefully that's good. Now there is still one wolf, and that obviously needs to be dealt with before we do that, but I can't see it or hear it at the moment, which is not ideal. But just get those out of the way. That should be nearly cooked up. And I actually need to start thinking about what I want to use for a floor material in here, and you know, not always the easiest to find things within the old H menu, because there's just so much. I don't know, can we title a block? Block. Lots of metal blocks. Let's have a look what we got. Bricks. Rock. I mean, you could look at. Let's have a look at that. So you need a chisel basically, and you need to do that. But I mean, that would be the ideal position to be in. Oh, let me just go and put that away. However, we need to be thinking about multiple stuff going forward here, because again, this is all related to. Let's start putting stuff in here actually. Keep that about my personage. Yeah, I mean, what I should be doing is starting to sort this out and make things. We've obviously got that. I want to build my kitchen and my fireplace. That's got to come down and be built into place yet. So that's going to probably be over this section. We'll have a floor here. I need to get a well in the actual courtyard. What time are we at? 8 o'clock. Let's go beddy boys. Let's go babies. And see if we can't hear that wolf at all. The black one. That's the one we're missing. Need to get you caught so we can kill you and, you know, harvest your flesh. Not seeing or hearing any sign of it though. I did harvest the crops that were ripe, or most of them. There's still the turnips to do. He's got to be over there somewhere. But you know what? He's not in the area. I can live with that. That hole in the ground is not a problem. In fact, that hole in the ground could become my my storm shelter. Although I think I prefer it to be further away or not quite on my doorstep, you know what I mean? Need to go and grab some more rocks. That's hardly interesting. What do I need to progress? I know what I need to progress. Apart from just checking on... Yeah, so the turnips are ready. The flax is coming along. Yeah, let's try and finish this episode by going off and doing a little mining over here. It's nice and early in the morning, so we've got a good run up on the thing. Is that a crop? That looks like a crop. Could be a crop. Could just be flowers. Yeah, it's just flowers, isn't it? One of the slight issues when you're trying to work out what's what in croppage is there is also a lot of plants that aren't crops. We'll take a snack or two with us. We're heading over that way. While we're in the area, as I say, we might as well have a snack or two. So, the plan is quite simple. I'm going to go and get that bronze. Or the tin, actually, not the... I think it's tin. Fairly certain it's tin. Cassiterite. Yeah, Cassiterite's tin, isn't it? Of course it is. How long have you been playing these games? So, yeah, there's a big old reserve of cassiterite over this way. What's that? Granite stone. Okay. Just need to go and find it again. Temporal gear's doing a wee bit. Oh no, it's settling down again. Going in the other direction. I don't know. It's not entirely sure what it wants, is it? But yeah, let me find the mining site. I shall be back in a moment. Alright, we got 25 units. It was poor, and 12. So yeah, a reasonable amount. I am going to check out... I don't think I've searched this area of this desert. I did find another copper reserve. Meteorite. Oh, hello. Map. Not much use to me now, but meteoric iron. I've got a cat wanting to come up. You're not coming up. He can't climb up on my lap easily. And so when he wants to come up, because his back legs are effectively, he hasn't got any real strength in them. He's got a fair old lick of speed on him now, though. But he just puts his front paws on, looks up at him with those big Puss in Boot eyes. With a can I come up? But once he's up on my desk, that is it. That is my day, or my productivity gone. There's just no coming back from that, because he's just going to lie there and go. He gets in front of me. He unplugs my keyboard. He chases the mouse pointer around on screen. He's an absolute delight to have, but he's a productivity drain at times. But still, given the accident and the surgery he's had, the alternatives were much, much, much worse. So, yeah. Be grateful, I suppose. Well, not I suppose, I am grateful. Yeah, I don't think I've been this way before. This just does not ring a bell. I wonder whether I should grab Mind you, of course, I am in there's always danger of wildlife in the places you haven't been. Looks like somebody encountered one. Let's just see what we got in here. A gear, a copper bracelet, and a wooden pan. I wouldn't bother with a wooden pan normally, but I have got a whole load of copper that I need to, bony dirt that I need to filter. So let's have a look. Where am I on the map now? I'm here. So I've just done a little loop around there. I've not really found much, but let's head back this way, and then on the way back I will pick up maybe one or even two of those copper nodes that I found, because I'm going to need copper to make my bronze. I think it's going to be tin bronze. I don't think it's going to be the good. It's not the good one, but you know. Oh, hello. Or I could just get the copper here. Let's just do that, shall we? Looks as good a place to dig as any. The only problem with this gravel is it's a gravity block, so it does take a little bit more. There you go. Poor quality, but I don't really mind. It's more important about just getting the stuff, to be honest. Right, take me a few minutes. What time are we at? 1 o'clock. We've got plenty of time, so take me a quick moment or two grabbing this copper, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we are back, and I inadvertently selected my torch while swimming. I have been and grabbed a few more blocks while I was out and about. I'm going to take you out and put that in. I'm not sure where I put the aged thatch. Let me take out that, and we'll stick it up here along with that and that and that. That can go in, that can go in. Put the pan in. Most of that can go in. You can go in there. Got a painting. Got another piece of scroll work. Let me just pop that in there. And then that and that can go up there. That next. I did find another gear, which is always nice. So we've got cassiterite and copper. We also got some aged firewood, which I don't know, does this all? No, it doesn't stack together, does it? Okay, I'm not sure. Burn duration 24, 700, 700. There's no difference. It's identical. It's just aged. So that's fine. Probably eat our berries while we're out here. So, next episode, apart from having to still deal with one more wolf, Wolfy Wolf, my plan is to upgrade to bronze. Again, I'm not hearing or seeing, not that I can see particularly well in the dark here, but yeah, that wolf is not in the area. That looks a lot better now that's lit, so that's nice. And I'm going to start throwing in some, obviously one of the problems I've got. Whoop, hello. Part 1. Scene. Okay, that was a... Ooh, hello. That does not... It's a shame you can't roll those up into scrolls. But maybe when we get some thing. But yeah, something. Come on, words difficult. We need to convert our lead into nuggets. I mean, not like that, I think, and you can be made into stuff as well. So let me just double check. Tin ingot. And pulverized turns into 0.3. Okay. Smelts into tin. And you can alloy it to tin bronze, which is 2 to 18, isn't it? So we'll do go with 18. I think that's right. Let's have a look. That's 18 will make 20 makes into 1. So that's 90. So we can possibly just end up doing what have I got in the way of molds for starters? Shovel, hammer, definitely a hammer, and definitely a pick, I think. So yeah, maybe we make 4 worth. And then we store the rest in there. That's Galana. Got lots of copper, so I'm not worried about copper. But I do want to make sure that I've always got a hammer on hand. So, and we've got a copper ingot, which we'll stick there for now. We've got copper anvil. So yeah, we are into the realms of cooking up that in a fire pit, aren't we? I believe that would be that, and that. We'll make 400 units of tin. Yeah, well, we will do that next time. Until then, thank you very much for watching, guys. This game, I love it. It's got so many challenges, but the bears definitely not. I'm glad I've not got them. Anyway, until then, until next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you soon.